Hello everyone, welcome back to paper 2, lecture number 4 of geometry similarity we are doing. Let me share my screen and I hope my OneNote is visible to you all. Just give me a second. I don't know whether OneNote is visible or not. So basically we'll just start solving with this part today. Solving part of the question. Let me just quickly jump upon to the part we have studied. We have studied BPT. We have studied theorem of angle bisector, uska converse. Also we have studied converse of BPT. Do not forget this. उसके बाद we have studied property of three pi line and their transversal. So in today's session, that is lecture number 4, we are going to study the applied part of it. Okay, so actually I had written given part, never mind. So what is the first question? Given below are some triangles. Find length of the segment. Identify in which figure ray PM is a bisector. मतलब कौन से फिगर में PM bisector है वो मुझे चेक करना है. ठीक है. So first of all let us start with given part. Then उसके बाद let me just switch off my video so that you have a full screen view. Okay, so MR is equal to 1.5. जिस तक मैंने सिर्फ given लिखा है, I have not did anything else. कुछ भी और किया नहीं है मैंने. I don't know how to scroll down this. थोड़ा moderate, हाँ. So now, first of all, check the ratios. So first of all, you need to check PQ upon PR. PQ upon PR. इधर मैंने गलत मार्क किया. PQ upon PR. So first check the ratio. That is PQ upon PR is equal to what? So PQ upon PR is equal to 3.5. PQ upon PR ना वो तो 7 upon 3 होगा. So sorry, PQ even I am jumbled today. PQ upon PR is 7 upon 3. Okay, let this be my equation number 1. Let's check for second ratio, that is QM upon MR. QM upon MR. उधर मुझे क्या मिलेगा? There I am going to get 3.5 upon 1.5. If you all are not good in solving with decimal, remove the decimal by multiplying 10. So I am getting 1.5 into 10, which is equal to 7 upon 3. So let this be my equation number 2. Now take the triangle. So in triangle PQR triangle में try to apply angle bisector. But अपने को तो check करना है. So from 1 and 2 in triangle PQR I am getting two ratios equal. That is PQ upon PR is equal to QM upon MR. If you revise angle bisector का property, that this is what it speak. But this is the converse that we have used over here. So you are going to write using converse. Okay. So basically, therefore, by converse of angle bisector theorem, by converse of angle bisector theorem, I am going to get by converse of angle bisector theorem what we had been told to check, that I am going to get, that is is ray PM bisects angle QPR. I don't know whether I'm able to solve full exercise in today's session. If not, I'll break it into two parts. Let's try for the second one. So again, second one, we are going to start with the same way. We are going to start with the given. So here P Q का value क्या है, PR का क्या है, RM का क्या है और QM का क्या है वो लिख देता हूँ मैं. So here PQ PR is equal to 7, PQ is equal to 10, RM is equal to 6, and MQ is equal to 8. And this is the given part which is there in the question itself. After that, just use angle bisector. मतलब पहले check करो ratio and फिर use करो. तो PR upon PQ वो check करो क्या मिल रहा है. It is 7 upon 10. Also check one more ratio, that is RM. If you look in the figure, you will come to know that RM and MQ भी check करना पड़ेगा. So RM and MQ check करो. So RM and MQ is 6 upon 8, which is equal to 3 by 4. Let this be my ratio number 1. Let this be my ratio number 2. Now from 1 and 2, it's very clear that these two ratios are not equal. It simply means that PR upon PQ is not equal to RM upon MQ. And this clearly indicates that your ray PM is not the bisector. Ray PM is not the bisector of angle RPQ. I hope it makes sense to you all. Just go for third question and you are going to tell me in the chat box that it is there or not. If you want, I will solve that question here only so that there is no confusion. Just check the ratio, what I am going to get. I am not solving it properly. I am leaving this question up to you to think upon. So PQ upon PR check करो, वो मुझे मिल रहा है 9/10. चेक QM अपॉन MR, वो मुझे मिल रहा है 3.6 अपॉन 4. इट सिंपली मीन्स फॉर मी 36 अपॉन 40. उसको रिड्यूस करो, तुमको मिलेगा 9/10. That is your QM upon MR. Let this be my 1, let this be my 2. From 1 and 2, it clearly indicates that it's a bisector and therefore it is. Therefore, ये bisector है. So here in this case, it is true using converse of angle bisector theorem. I hope this first question is very clear to you all. And if yes, you can take your time, pause the video and copy or either take the screenshot. In the meanwhile, I will copy paste the next question on the screen. Give me a moment. We'll just paste that question somewhere here. I hope the question is visible to you now. And here this is P. Okay. ये P है. So in triangle PQR, PM is equal to 15, PQ is equal to 25, NR is equal to 8, PR is equal to 20. Check whether line is parallel or not. See, whenever it comes to check that whether line is parallel or not, see, there are only few options available with us to check whether line is parallel or not. When I talk about similarity, till now we have studied only one theorem, that is known as basic proportionality theorem, which deals with whether the lines are parallel or not. Basic proportionality theorem says that कि अगर line parallel है तो अपने को proportion में ratios मिलेगा, and उसका उल्टा बोलेगा कि अगर ratios proportion में है तो line parallel होगा. So let's go towards this question. The question is simple. Provided you start with the given part always, PM is equal to 15, PQ is equal to 25, PR is equal to 20, PR is equal to 20, NR is equal to 8. ठीक है. See, whenever I talk about ratios, you should always understand one thing, that in this case PM plus MQ is equal to PQ, since there is P dash M dash Q. Now why I did this, you will understand in a very short while. You should always justify your answers in geometry by writing the correct appropriate reasons. Now check why I have written this, because I am having the values. So 15 plus MQ is equal to 25. Now you will understand कि अरे MQ का तो वैल्यू नहीं था सर, तो उसके बिना आप कोई भी थियरम कैसे अप्लाई करेंगे, unless and until we are having all values. So that's the reason I need to perform this part as well. So here your MQ is equal to 25 minus 15. Therefore your MQ is equal to 10. I hope it makes sense to you all. Since MQ is equal to 10, मुझे MQ का वैल्यू तो मिल गया, मेरे पास NR का वैल्यू भी दिया हुआ था 8. ये देखो इधर, आई डोंट नो किधर गया वो पॉइंटर. NR का वैल्यू 8 है, PR का वैल्यू 20 है टोटल. PR पूरे PR का वैल्यू 20 है, NR का 8 है, PR का 20 है. तो PN का वैल्यू रह गया, ठीक है, दिस पूरा इज 20. ठीक है, तो Pn का वैल्यू नहीं है, तो अगेन आई नीड टू अप्लाई सेम स्टेप. Therefore Pn plus NR is equal to PR. Reason will be P dash N dash R. Here you need to write the value. Pn is equal to, Pn का वैल्यू है ही नहीं है मेरे पास, तो Pn is equal to उतना ही, NR is equal to 8. is equal to 20. Pn का वैल्यू नहीं है तो it would be 20 minus 8. So Pn is equal to 12. I hope the first part is very clear to you all. Now check the ratios that Pn upon Nr. क्या मिलेगा मुझे? Pn upon Nr. Pn upon Nr states that it is nothing but 12 upon 8, which is equal to 2 6 are and 2 4s are. So 6 by 4, so 3s are and 2s are. So it's going to be 3 by 2. Let this be my equation number 1. Also on the other hand, मुझे दूसरे साइड का भी रेशियो चेक करना पड़ेगा. So just, oh no, why this went so off? So let's check दूसरे साइड का रेशियो. So here it's going to be PM upon MQ. I need to check this as well. So PM upon MQ is 15 by 10. It goes in table of 5 3s are 5 2s are. From 1 and 2, it gave me two ratios are equal. So from 1 and 2, PM upon MQ is equal to Pn upon Nr. So you can write vice versa because हम लोग ने order थोड़ा बदली कर दिया है, and that will be in triangle PQR. Okay, so since ratios are equal, by converse of basic proportionality theorem, by converse of basic proportionality theorem, it told me that line NM is parallel to side RQ. I hope the question is clear to you all. It will give you 2 marks. They have asked give reason. So give reason mein you can just write the statement if you want to, or else it's not expected since तुम लोग ने ये ratios का working करके दिखाया है. ठीक है? So please copy down. In the meanwhile, I will copy paste the next question. So let us resume with the next question, that is question number 3, in which they are asking me to find the value of QP. So basically I need to find QP, and what they have given in triangle MNP, NQ is bisector of angle N if MN is equal to 5 and PN is equal to 7, MQ is equal to 2.5, then find QP. See, each and every question itself gives you a hint in geometry. Unlike in your paper 1 of algebra, that rather than directly find x or rationalize the root and so on, in this we are having a good hint provided in the question itself, and that is the beauty of your paper 2, that is geometry. So you should have a very perfect conceptual knowledge and prerequisites ready to attempt such questions. So in this particular question, I will go ahead by bisector word दे दिया है, तो मुझे theorem of angle bisector strike हो गया, and I will go ahead using that property. So now let me just start with the solution part. In triangle MNP, this question is very easy. I repeat, you should practice on daily basis. So ray NQ bisects angle MNP. Therefore, by theorem of angle bisector, therefore by theorem of angle bisector of triangle MN upon NP is equal to ये part upon ये part, so it would be MQ upon QP. My dear student, I have found often people tend to make error while forming the ratios. See, you should always start and जिधर से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो उधर से पकड़ के रखो. जैसे अभी तुमने mn से स्टार्ट किया तुम्हारा रेशियो, तो you started with mn, this is your origin, mn and np, mn और फिर np. तो वैसे तुम्हारा corresponding ratio should also start with mq and qp. ठीक है? So that will come as well when you practice more and more questions. So here let me go ahead तो मुझे मिल जाएगा 5/7 is equal to 2.5 upon QP. I repeat, if you are not good in solving with ratios, please multiply and remove the decimal point. So it would be 7 into, I am very good, I am not very good, but अभी आदत हो गया solve करने का, so it tends to be very easy. So 7 into 2.5 upon 5. So QP is going to be 3.5. If not, I would suggest please remove the decimal point. इधर ही remove कर दो at this step, not also on this step. Remove decimal point on this step only अगर नहीं आ रहा है तो. So 5/7 would be your 25/10 QP. तो आ जाएगा तुमको फिर. So it would be 5 5s are and 5 2s are. ठीक है. So here it would be cross multiplication. तो 5 into 7 35 वो आ जाएगा फिर. चलो solve कर लेना. You will get again a same answer. So it was just a hint from my side. If you are not comfortable with solving with decimal, remove decimal, then you solve. It makes the same answer. You arrive to same answer. In fact, my English is just degrading day by day, but never mind. Let me go with question 4. If you all are solving, please solve it, be quick. And in the meanwhile, I will copy paste question number 4. So it's ready here with me. Give me a moment to just bring it to OneNote. So here we are with question number 4. Measure of some angles in the figure are given. Prove that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. Mind you, this question is very simple. I don't even feel like solving this question since it's a prerequisite question based of 9th standard. पूरा इसका prerequisite 9th में पढ़ा है तूने. So it's just a brush up वाला question. So कैसा है? How you are going to start? See here, P is given to me 60 degree. Can you see this? And B is given to 60 degree. So how this question is to be started? This question is basically you can start to prove में तो AP upon PB. So you start with the given part, that is angle APQ is equal to angle ABC. Since both are 60 degree, so but it was also given in the figure, so you can always write given. Now angle APQ is equal to, is congruent to angle ABC. First of all, it means that, and whenever angles are congruent, line is parallel. Therefore, seg PQ is parallel to seg BC. इधर तक तो तुमने 9th में पढ़ा था, and this is nothing but corresponding angle test for parallel lines. Corresponding angle test for parallel line. For parallel line. ठीक है. इसके बाद हम लोग ने लाइन पैरेलल प्रूव करके अपने को क्या मजा आया सर? तो मजा तो कुछ नहीं आया, बट अपने को रेशियोज प्रूव करना था कि AP अपॉन PB इज इक्वल टू AQ अपॉन QC. ये पैरेलल प्रूव हो सकता था सिर्फ बीपीटी के, ये रेशियोज प्रूव हो सकता था सिर्फ बीपीटी की मदद से, बट बीपीटी के लिए एक प्री रिक्विजिट है कि लाइन पैरेलल देना मांगता है, बट वो लोग ने लाइन पैरेलल दिया नहीं मुझे. तो मैंने वो यूजिंग करस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल टेस्ट मैंने वो लाइन पैरेलल प्रूव कर दिया, बिकॉज मुझे दो एंगल इक्वल दिया था फिगर में. So this is how you should apply your knowledge in geometry. It's very easy. I am telling again. One line should be parallel. Just give me a moment. A line should be parallel. I'm so sorry for the disturbance. You continue. I'll be back in a minute. So sorry. Received some important call. We'll resume to the question which we were solving. अभी मुझे ये पैरेलल मिल गया है. So now you can take triangle. So in triangle ABC, you can just mention that seg PQ. किधर गया रे बाबा? Seg PQ is parallel to line BC या side BC, whatever you write, and you are going to get AP upon BC. Sorry, AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC using basic proportionality theorem. Using basic proportionality theorem. So I hope now you have got it that how to go ahead with this such type of questions. So copy down. In the meanwhile, I will paste question number 5. Again, we can cover two more questions. Let the lecture extend up to 40-45 minutes. We will try to adjust for this time. Next time onwards, I will stick to 30 minutes for the concept, because if I create a separate lecture for part 2, number of lectures will increase and the topic will go on pending रह जाता है topics पे. ठीक है? So you all copy down and I will copy paste the question in the meanwhile.